What you're seeing in these two slides are what you can and can't do when it comes to masks. Now, this is directly from the CDC, but it's also making the assumption that you're fully vaccinated. Hence the key word there, vaccinated. Now, I, like everyone else, was apprehensive about getting a vaccination for this. But I got my first shot weeks ago, and I'm getting my next shot, the second shot for the Pfizer vaccine next weekend. The fact is, the harsh reality is that if you want to be returned to your normal lives, go out, have some fun, you've got to be vaccinated. And yes, unfortunately, that means also being masked in several of these cases you see here. Corona is not going away. It'll be with us for a very long time. So we have to get used to this. Now, there will come a day when we won't have to wear masks anymore, when everyone is fully vaccinated. But the fact is, why take the chance of not vaccinating yourself and taking a chance of getting corona or someone else around you getting a corona? It's more for everyone else around you than it is just for you. Think about someone else for a change. Which leads me to my point of tonight's video. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to talk about this bastard again, but fortunately, we have to. Because this guy, Tucker Carlson, the guy who thinks he's Patrick Duffy when from Dallas, if you ever watched the television show Dallas, who's more akin to David Duke, the former Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, is now equating wearing masks in public to child abuse. Take a look at this. I'm going to start and stop, and I'm going to just explain what he means in layman's terms. Mr. Carlson, speak, asshole.
We did give in. This grotesque version of Halloween went on for more than a year, and it's still going on. Not even Tony Fauci still pretends that masks are medically necessary. Instead, masks are purely a sign of political obedience, like Kim Il-sung pins in Pyongyang.
I'm going to assume that you're getting this information from Donald Trump when Tony Fauci said that we need to wear masks to protect each other. I'm just going to assume that's where you're getting this from. And as for calling it a terrible Halloween, why do you want to bring Halloween into this? Why would you bring one of my favorite holidays, one of kids' favorite holidays into this? Why would you do that? Come on. Halloween's a good holiday. And you shit all over it? And as for this being political obedience, no, it's not. It's about protecting yourself and protecting other people. Now, maybe you don't understand that, Tucker, because you're an unfeeling bastard. Maybe that's your problem. You're an unfeeling bastard. It's okay. I get it. I really do. But don't drag us into your private hell with you. Move on.
We wear them because we have to. The only people who wear masks voluntarily outside are zealots and neurotics. How neurotic are they? Well, we know. A Pew survey from last March found that 64% of white Americans who classify themselves as liberal or very liberal have been diagnosed with an actual mental health condition.
First things first. One, you're a damn liar. I haven't heard any reports from anywhere in any major city, much less Washington, D.C., that people have been heckled for not wearing a mask. Now the only reports I received about being heckled are people from that own businesses that are trying to protect their business. People like Kroger, your local gas station, things of that nature. But not all of them are Biden supporters, you idiot. I'm sure that the few Republicans are out there. And the thing is, this idea of it being a mental problem because we're wearing masks to protect ourselves and others, you're calling that a mental problem? You support You know what? I'm not even going to go there. Not yet, at least. Move on.
And you see them everywhere when you walk down the street in any major city. If you dare to go on foot from Union Station to the Capitol, for example, in Washington without wearing a mask, angry Biden voters will snort at you in judgment. How could you? They're saying from behind the gauze.
Tucker, you idiot. I highly doubt that you have the guts to start a fight with anyone, much less someone who's wearing a mask to protect someone else. You see, Tucker, you're a coward. I would certainly love you. I will pay you every dollar I've got to see you heckle someone who's wearing a mask outdoors or indoors. I would love to see one of your viewers do that. I will pay you every cent that I've got to see you do that. You're not going to do it though, because you're a coward, and your supporters are cowards. Now, you think you got your balls back because Donald Trump was in office, but don't let the fact that Trump was in office get you hurt, son. This ain't slave time no more. It ain't as much as you want it to be, Tucker, and we know you want it to be. So, you want to show you have balls? Go for it. And I'll be laughing my ass off when you're beaten to death. Well, I wish no death on you. I just hope your legs are broken, your arms are broken, and maybe your windpipe so we don't have to hear your voice. Moving on.
How could you? That's the question we should be asking of them in return. The rest of us should be snorting at them first. They're the aggressors. It's our job to brush them back and restore the society we were born in. So the next time you see someone in a mask on the sidewalk or on the bike path, do not hesitate. Ask politely but firmly, would you please take off your mask? Science shows there is no reason for you to be wearing it. Your mask is making me uncomfortable.
One, you're not a scientific expert, Carson, so shut the hell up on that. Two, my mask is making you feel uncomfortable when I wear one outdoors. Your face, your voice, your views, your entire goddamn network makes me uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I feel like I want to physically throw up every time I listen to you. And trust me, I don't tune into your show. Someone from Word of Mouth just actually shows me the clips. Everything about you, everything about your network, everything about Fox News, from Sean Hannity to that Judge Jeanine Pirro, to the blonde tart, whatever the crap her name is, Tommy Lauren. Everything about your network is uncomfortable to me. So do I have a right to shut you up? I hope that God you even try to, as I said before, I hope you have the balls to try to fight someone over this. I hope you have the balls. I will pay you every piece of money I have to show to see to watch you make someone take their mask off. I will pay you to do that, but you're not gonna do it, Carson, because you're a damn coward. And if wearing a mask, seeing someone wearing a mask makes you uncomfortable, then you're more of a coward than I thought you were. Move on.
We should do that, and we should keep doing it until wearing a mask outside is roughly as socially accepted as lighting a Marlboro in an elevator. It's repulsive. Don't do it around other people. That's the message we should send because it's true.
Seriously? Make it more repugnant than smoking a cigarette in an elevator? You dumb fool. I really want to call you some very bad words right now, but I'm gonna hold my tongue. Really? Where is all this coming from? Oh, actually, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from your boy Trump. More on that later in a few moments. But here's where he goes a little off-hinged. Just a little bit off-hinged.
As for forcing children to wear masks outside, that should be illegal. Your response when you see children wearing masks as they play should be no different from your response to seeing someone beat a kid in Walmart. Call the police immediately. Contact Child Protective Services. Keep calling until someone arrives.
Child abuse? I would literally laugh if the situation wasn't so serious. Child abuse? So wearing a mask is child abuse? Having your kids, protecting your kids from the coronavirus is child abuse? Using a mask? You must have been beaten as a child, Tucker. Maybe that's why your brain is all fouled up. Call the police if you see someone. Yeah, I will say this. Yes, you should call the police when you see a kid being abused extremely in public. However, all that is very, very rare. You should. But putting a mask on your child so he'll be protected from the coronavirus, protected from other people who may be spreading the virus, that's child abuse to you? Oh boy. Oh no. You gotta be doing this for the money, Carlson. Because you really don't believe the bullshit you're saying. You can't. It's just not possible. But apparently you do. I really worry about you. I worry about the people who actually listen to you, who are actually listening to this bullshit. But I'm going to let you finish this thing, and I'm going to move on. Take a look at this. Let's finish it.
What you're looking at is abuse. It's child abuse, and you are morally obligated to attempt to prevent it. If it's your own children being abused, then act accordingly. Let's say your kid's school emailed you to announce that every day after lunch, your sixth grader was going to get punched in the face by a teacher. How would you respond to that? That's precisely how you should respond when they tell you that your kids have to wear masks on the soccer field. That is unacceptable, it is dangerous, and we should act like it, because it is.
Carlson, you're not going to do any of that crap. And if your viewers have any kind of brains, which obviously they don't since they tune into you, they're not going to do anything like that either. All they're going to do is tune into your show and say, my God, Tucker Carlson, I love that man. He thinks like I do, which means I have no brain, because I have no balls, because I got nothing. I got nothing up here. That's why I tune into him. Carlson, you're an idiot. When it comes to child abuse, you're probably going to be a victimizer. You're probably a victimizer. If not a victim of child abuse, you're likely to become an abuser of children. I don't like to wear masks either. I never did during this whole thing, but I did because it's not about me. It's about everyone else. It's about everyone. It's about the person next to you. You know what? I'm going to get biblical on you. I'm going to get biblical. Doesn't the good book say something about, I don't know, do unto others as they would do unto you? Obviously, you must have skipped over that part. You must have skipped it, but I forgive you. I forgive you. I don't think God will, but I forgive you. So, for us that want to protect people, who want to stop this virus from transmitting to others, you're going to harass you and your viewers and your fellow anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers, who all of them happen to be Trumpers. You're all going to harass us? Bring it on. But unlike I'm even going to go there. But unlike a lot of people out there, I tend to fight back. And you don't want me to fight back. Trust me. You don't want that. Because I don't use lawsuits. I don't hide behind lawyers or any other crap that you, Tucker Carlson, you, Sean Hannity, Janine Pirro, the rest of you idiots at Fox News. I use the Marine Corps and the 82nd Airborne. You, on the other hand, are cowards. And this whole thing is nothing more but the resentment of a coward. Are you really this hateful of Joe Biden and how he's actually getting things done? You know what? I'm going to just go personal real quick. In July of this year, Marvel Studios is releasing one of their 4 movies of 2021, Black Widow. Now, I have Disney Plus. I could spend $30 to watch it online at home, or I can spend $5, not including the popcorn and all the other BS, to watch it in the theater. I'm getting my vaccine next week. My second shot, mind you. Now, according to the CDC rule guidelines that I showed you earlier in this video, I can do that while wearing a mask. I got no problem with that. Just give me something to drink, give me a few moments to sip something, and I'm good. Would we have been able to do that if Trump was reelected? I don't think so. So I think this is more than just about your idea of being anti-masks, being destructive and disgusting and whatever the hell your excuses are. I think, quite honestly, you're a hateful individual who's doing it for the money, and it is pathetic. But keep talking, Carlson. In fact, I would love to debate you, either here online or on your show, Fox News. I would love to get right in your face and tell you what an arrogant prick you are. But you know you're not going to talk. You know you're not going to debate someone who can fight back. Because if you do, I'll be sending you home to your mommy crying, pissing and shitting in your pants, screaming, "Mommy, Mommy, the turkey was bad to me. He was bad to me." You know that's what's going to happen. You're too much of a coward to fight, Carlson. In fact, all of you in Fox News are too much of a coward to fight. Bring it. Bring it to me, and you'll see what a fight is. As for everyone else out there, please continue to wear your masks even if you do get vaccinated. The guidelines I've showed you earlier on this video are available online, and I don't know how many sites. The ones I showed you were from PBS's Facebook page. Follow the guidelines. We will end this pandemic together. Please follow them. And I'm going to post them again at the end of this video. Please post them. Please understand them. Please read them. Please follow them. We will end this pandemic. We will do it the smart way. Don't do it Tucker Carlson's way. Because you do it his way, you'll end up in the graveyard. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.